Good morning all. I'm very happy to show some beginner Pilates with you. We're going to start with some of the principles. We're going to start with those feet hip width apart. We're going to make sure that we draw the toes down, the heels down, inside the feet down so that we've imprinted down into the ground, staying grounded into the ground. When we turn to the side, we're going to bring the shoulders back and draw them down to anchor them onto the spine. We're going to bring the head back and draw the chin down to stretch out that spine. We're going to make sure the lumbar is not doing any of the work by squeezing from your pelvic floor, tucking your tailbone, pushing your belly button back to your spine to get the transverses to engage. We're going to bring those arms up. We're going to do a little bit of standing before we get down to the mat. So all we're going to do here in this proper alignment with the core engaged, we're just going to do some nice arm circles. We're always going to use our breath in Pilates. We're breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. It's a nice lateral breath. Let's pause there. Let's reverse those arm circles. Breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Good. Let's bring those hands down. Let's roll those palms forward to draw the shoulders onto the back. Let's pulse the hands back. Breathe in. And exhale. Release them to your side. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale, releasing them back. Remember, keeping that core engaged. We're imprinting into the ground. Release back and forward. Inhale nice and deep and pausing here. Staying in that proper plumb line with the head back, the chin down, ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle are all in line. We're going to pulse the hands back. Inhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Up and hold, breathe. And release. Good. All right, let's come to the front. Let's bring those arms overhead, not into here. That's where the detach in the back. You're going to bring them up to a nice speed. Draw the shoulders onto the back. And from here, again, keeping that core engaged, imprinting into the ground, breathing in. And exhale, bring those arms back without popping the ribs. Keep that core connected. And then release back. Inhale and release into the ear and shoulder in line. Breathe in, exhale back, hold, 2, 3, and release. Inhale and exhale back, 2, 3, release. Now, nice deep breath in through the nose, and as we exhale, pausing here, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, you're going to pulse back, back. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Drawing the shoulders onto the back, inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Nice long clean lines. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Back and pause. Breathe. And just release down. Okay, so now we're going to come to the front. We're just going to go into some nice arm circles. Again, drawing the shoulders down and back. Head back, chin down. Reverse it. Stay imprinted into the ground. Breathing in and pause. Inhale. Exhale, come up, and again, arm circles. So thinking about drawing the shoulders well away from the ears here. Let's pause, reverse it. Deep breath in, pause, and relax. Good, arms overhead. Reach way up, I'll let those shoulders come towards the ears, breathing in and drawing them down. Now, reconnect with that transversus. Make sure we haven't let that go. Arm circles again. The goal is to try to get them back by the ear. Long clean lines. Keeping the core connected. Pause. And reverse. So Pilates has that nice deep lateral breath where we're breathing in through our nose. Exhaling through our mouth. Let's keep opening up the chest and let the air go back to the spine and down. Pause, breathe, and release. Okay, so we have 4 major spinal movements. We're going to do a bit of a forward flexion. Again, keeping the pelvic floor up, the transversus engaged. We're going to just roll those palms forward, shoulders down and onto the back. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lead with the forehead. Let the shoulders come forward. You can see the hips are staying forward, not releasing back. deep breath in and exhale, roll up. Bring the hands back. Inhale and exhale. Lead with the forehead. Let the arms come off the back. Roll down. Inhale and exhale. Roll back up. Now again, we've imprinted down. We've made sure that the core is doing the work so that as we roll that spine down, core is engaging, taking the pressure off the lumbar. Let's roll down a little further. Breathe in and coming just in half. Our forehead and hip would be at the same height. Pause here. Make sure the weight is even on those feet. Toes, heels inside the feet. Inhale and exhale. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Draw the shoulders onto the back. Head last. Now we're going to go down to where you can for you. Always know your limit and stay within that. Deep breath in. Exhale, engage core. Breathing in again. And as we exhale, leading with the forehead, letting the arms roll forward. Coming to where you can, and depending on how flexible you are in your hamstrings, if you're not touching the ground, that's fine. Okay, if you're touching, you're pausing here. We're looking at having those legs nice and straight. Let the head relax down. Weight is even on the feet. Breathe nice and deep through your nose, and as you exhale, come up if you're touching the floor and just staying like a rag doll. So if you weren't touching the floor, this is where you would be at. You might be up a little further, depending on where your hamstrings are at. We're looking at have the legs being straight. So we're not bent at the knees. Bring the weight to the toes a little bit more. Now, before we roll up, inhale and squeeze that pelvic floor to push the transverses to engage. Now the core is engaged. We're protecting that lower back. So now we get to roll up now that the core is engaged. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, connect those shoulders to the back. Nice. Spinal articulation all the way up and come into your plumb line. Head back, chin down, ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle all aligned. Okay, good. Now I'm going to do a little bit of an extension. So that was forward flexion. So we're going to roll those palms forward again, draw the shoulders down, breathing in. And as we exhale, keep your core engaged. We're just bringing those arms back, lifting that chin up, hold. Inhale and exhale, come back. Breathe in and exhale, open up, hold, 2, 3, and release. One more time. Inhale and exhale, open up, pause. Pulse the hands back. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Back and pause, breathe. And release to the middle. Alright, let's come to the back. Let's bring those arms overhead. We're going to clasp them together as if we're holding a big ball, okay? We're bringing the hands back. So now the hands are back in line with the ear. We're not leading with that head. We're bringing the head back and drawing the chin down. Again, imprint the feet down. So toes, heels, inside the feet down. Inhale and exhale and bring that pelvic floor up. Make sure that core is engaged. Breathe from here. And as we exhale, let's bring a nice lateral movement. Bringing that top elbow back, not leading with the head. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, let that breath bring you back to the middle. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Again, we're not leading with that head, bring that head back, chin down. You can look to the ceiling if you like, or looking down at the ground. Just don't let that arm collapse in front. Breathe in, and again, one more time, breathe in, and exhale over. Hold the lateral. Inhale and exhale to the middle. Inhale and exhale to the side. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe and come up. Good. Release. Okay. So we're going to slightly bend at the knees. We're going to again make sure we're not letting that lumbar do the work. So breathing in and exhale, tucking underneath. Okay. Do not down super far. Feet are still hip width apart. We're going to bring those arms up. So from here, nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, belly button back to your spine, make sure the core is engaged again, protecting that lumbar. Breathing in, and as you exhale, you're going to just gently twist the side, trying to look back behind you. And if that's too much for you, stay looking forward. Okay? Drawing the shoulders away from the ears, holding. Breathe and exhale, extend the legs. Holding. Inhale and exhale, come back to the middle. Good, let's try that again. Inhale and keep the hips forward, looking back ahead to hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, back to the middle. Good, release. Let's come on to that other side. Let's slightly bend. Exhale to engage. Make sure feet are imprinted down. Bring those arms up. Breathing in, and as we exhale, reaching back behind you, holding, drawing the shoulders down, holding, 3, 2, 1, use the breath. Inhale and exhale, come back to the middle. Good. And lengthen. Make sure we engage that core, relax those quads, breathe, and twist to the side and hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe and back to the middle and release. Good. Okay, come up those legs a little bit. So let's bring those arms up, draw the shoulders onto the back. Let's lengthen one leg forward. Inhale and again, always making sure that we stabilize with the feet. Exhale to engage into the core. Use the breath to do the movements, okay? So it's a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're just going to slide that foot forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is too much for these arms as we go along. You can just bring them down to your side, bring the palms forward, bring the hands back. And until then, let's just keep those arms up nice and straight. Inhale, exhale. We're always inhaling on the and exhaling on the hardest part of the exercise. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, come down and pause. Hold, 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 hold. Now, as best as you can, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift that leg up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale and exhale, up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale and exhale, up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it down, release the hands, and lengthen. Onto the other side, arms up. Inhale and exhale, engage. Just bend at the knees. Let's point forward with one foot here. With the other side now, nice deep breath in, and exhale, raise, 2, 3, release. Inhale and exhale, raise, 2, 3, release. Inhale and exhale, raise, 2, 3, release. Good. Now lengthen and release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Down in pause. Hold. Okay, reset. Make sure that core is doing the work. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, raising and holding. 3, 2, 1, touch down. Inhale and exhale, hold. 3, 2, 1, touch down. Inhale and exhale, holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, touch down, release, and lengthen. All right, hands onto the hips, facing forward. We're going to lengthen one leg to the side. Inhale and exhale, bring that pelvic floor up. It's that nice internal elevator that engages that transversus. Drop the ribs down, the shoulders are back, the head is back, the chin is down, hands onto those hips. Kick out with that side leg. Lengthen as best as you can, long clean lines. On the exhale, we're going to lift from the outside of that foot. So it's a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, lengthen and lift. And release. Down the front, deep breath in, and lengthen. So we're not going very high, we're not going to turn it, we're lifting from the outside hip and the outside of that foot. Breathe, and 3, 2, 1. Now, if that's too much, you can hold on to something. Inhale and exhale, lengthen and hold. Release. Now, inhale up, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale up. Pause, lengthen those arms up to the side, breathe. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touch down. Inhale and exhale, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touch down. One more time. Inhale and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe and release. Bend at the knees, give it a bit of a break on those hips, okay? Surprise, you'll have felt your stabilizing standing leg. Go on to the other side, okay? Stabilize with the feet. Exhale to engage in the core. Lengthen in those arms, just to give us a little bit of support. Yes, we're going to start with those arms out right away. Reach to the other side now. Make sure the core is engaged. Kick that heel out. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to raise. Release down. You can slightly bend at your standing leg. You put your hands on your hips. You can reach to the side and hold on to something if you prefer. Deep breath in and exhale, raise. 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Inhale and exhale, raise. 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Now inhale up, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale up. Good. Let's come up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Now remember, lumbar's not doing the work. Dropping the ribs down, core is connected. Deep breath in. We're going to exhale up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Big toe down. Lift with the outside that foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe first and release and bend at the knees. Nice little transition here to some glute work. Hands are onto those legs. We're going to bend down. Now we're avoiding that lumbar doing the work. Breathing in and exhale, bring pelvic floor up. Belly button back to spine, engaging that transversus. Draw the shoulders onto the back. Feet are hip width apart. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring those arms up. Into a V, hold. Shift your weight to one foot, but imprint push down on the inside of that standing foot that you're pushing down onto. Breathing in, and as you exhale, lengthen back. You're going to tuck those toes onto the ground, okay? Forward, and so here, inhale down, exhale extension. Inhale down, exhale extension. So that back leg is nice and straight. You're pushing out through your heel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders are staying drawn onto the back. Arms nice, long, clean lines. Head back, chin down. Exhale, extension. Inhale and exhale. Come forward and pause. Push out to that back heel. Now, as best as you can, transfer the weight. So then now you're just onto your big toes here, okay? And again, make sure that we reset to make sure that that core is doing the work, not the lumbar. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift that back leg and release down. Lift from the glute and the heel, release down. Inhale and exhale, lift and hold. 3, 2, 1, release down. Inhale and exhale, hold. 3, 2, 1, release down. And again, we can hold onto the wall, we can hold onto a towel, we can hold our chair. Deep breath in and exhale, lift and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe and release and lengthen. On to the other side, folks. And again, you'll have felt that stabilizing glutes. Bending at the knees. Inhale and exhale, bring pelvic floor up, belly button back to your spine, shoulders drawn to the back, head back, chin down, so ear, shoulder, and hip are now all aligned. Inhale and exhale, lengthen those arms up. Shifting the weight, you're going to point back and pause. Keeping the hip down, making sure you're feeling the core in the front, not just the lumbar. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, raise that back leg and hold. Release. Inhale and exhale up. Release. Inhale, exhale up. Release. And again, long clean lines. Think precision. Think control. Up. Concentrate. Use your breath to do the movements. So those are some of we've gone through our principles. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, exhale up. Holding 10. Nice. So control. Breath, flow, concentrate. Again, precision. Those are some of our principles here. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Breathe first. Exhale, release, slide it in, and lengthen. Great. Okay, now it's mat time. Okay, folks, so now that we're down to our mat, there's a few things that we want to make sure that we talked about when we roll down. So when we roll down, we're just going to lengthen that spine, bring the head back, draw the chin down. We're going to imprint down with the feet. Take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're just going to let that spine curl. Okay? Inhale and exhale, come up. Breathe in and exhale, roll down. Keep the shoulders down, keep the feet onto the ground. Breathe in and exhale, roll down. So look forward, inhale, and exhale, look down. Breathe in and exhale, lengthen the pause. Now let's bring those hands to the side, draw the shoulders down. Push into the ground, imprint with those fingertips. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale, lengthen one leg and release down. Inhale and exhale, lengthen the other and release down. Lengthen, come knee to knee and release. Looking down at your belly button. Exhale on the extension. Deep breath in. Exhale out and pause. Good. Can you raise those arms up and release down? Inhale and exhale up. Release down. Inhale and exhale. Let's raise them up as high as you can for you. And release down. One more time. Inhale and exhale up and hold. It's okay if we're not here with that leg. If you want to be bent at that knee, that's fine. And holding 3, 2, 1. Release down. Grab onto these knees. Let's lengthen. Deep breath in and exhale. Roll back down. We'll do the other side. Shoulders down. Imprint down to the ground. Bring that pelvic floor up so that spine is making a nice C so that we're curled. Making sure the lumbar is not doing the work and all that transverse is in front. Breathing in and exhale, lengthen. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Let's add on those arms. Inhale, exhale, lengthen and pause. Now inhale, exhale up, release down. And release down. Inhale and as high as you can for you or stay where you were at. We can modify by bending at the knee. Exhale up, release down. Inhale, exhale up, release down. Let's release that leg. Grab onto the knees, roll forward and lengthen. Shoulders back and down. Head back and chin down. Breathing in. Okay, so from here we're going to lengthen, breathe, and roll down. So as we come to our mat here, feet are hip width apart, we're imprinting down. I'm going to exaggerate that lumbar coming off that mat. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that we imprint down to make sure there's no space between your back and the mat, okay? So it's a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, squeeze that pelvic floor up, tuck that tailbone, push the belly button down to the mat to make sure there's no space. Now imprinted down. We're going to draw the shoulders down, imprint the forearm and the fingertips down, draw the chin down to stretch up that spine. Now deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring one leg up and touch down. Inhale, exhale away. Only bringing up to where knee and hip are in line, knee and ankle in line. Release. And inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale up. If you hear clicking in your hip, you might be going too high or we're not engaging into the transverse systems, that core. Inhale up, exhale up. Pause at that leg, other leg. Inhale up, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale up. And up and pause. Good. Keeping the shoulders drawn down. Deep breath in and as we exhale, can we bring that other leg to meet? Okay. Now bring one down, then the other. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Now again, if that's too much, modify, but it's not coming down all the way. We want to make sure the lower back is staying flat onto the mat. Up, up, down, down. Up and pause, hold. Now from here, I'm going to take a deep breath in. We're still imprinted down. And as I exhale, on the extension, paying close attention to where that back is at. Now if the legs aren't here and you need to slightly bend because you're feeling too much hip flexor and quad, that's fine. Otherwise, lengthen where you can and keep that lower back imprinted down. Breathe in, bend at the knees, and exhale, extend. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Challenge yourself and go a little lower with those legs as you feel comfortable. Inhale and exhale and pause. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's bring the arms up just slightly and up and towards the ceiling and just slightly back behind. Drawing the shoulders down. Breathe in. Exhale, extend. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, extend for 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, extend and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down, feet hip width apart. All right, folks, stay imprinted down. Keep the shoulders down, palms down, fingertips down, draw the chin down. We're going to bring one knee in and the other, okay? Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, going to extend from here and again. If that's too much for the legs, slightly bent is fine, okay? Breathe in and extend. Inhale and exhale. Now flex the feet and point away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pulling it in and holding. Inhale and exhale and holding. Inhale and exhale, bring the arms up if you choose. Inhale and exhale towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, release all the way overhead to where you can for you. Watching that lumbar stays down onto the mat. Breathe and release. Let's grab onto those knees. Let's roll into a ball. Draw the shoulders down and pause. Okay? I'm going to lengthen one leg. We're going to draw the shoulders down. We're going to go on to what we call a single leg slide. And if this becomes too much, we could draw that head down into the ground. So I'll show you what it looks like. Breathing in, exhale, switch and pause. Now as we go along here, if you want to drop that head down to the mat, that's fine, but you might need to bring the legs up a little closer to the ceiling to make sure that lower back stays down to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And elbows staying down to your side. You're drawing your chin down, looking down at your belly button. Keeping the elbows down. Slight pull in that leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Breathe first. And exhale, relax down. Feet are hip width apart. Imprint them down. Try not to let the knees sway. All right, now we're going to bring one leg up. Lengthen the other. Flex that foot that's onto the ground to help stabilize it. Okay? So if we're not here, that's okay. You can lower that leg down. We're looking at getting it as straight as you can for you. So know your limits, stay within that, okay? Might be very flexible in getting it over your head. Pausing where you're at, breathe, and as you exhale, release that leg down. So you're going to point up and flex down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now shoulders are down. Making sure the fingertips are down. Making sure the lower back is flat onto the mat. We're stabilizing with the standing little leg that's onto the ground with that foot flexed, stretching out that hamstring. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And so flow, concentrate, precise, breathe, control the movement. And up and pause, hold, flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and pause. Bring that leg toward your holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and slide it away. Now stabilize with that foot. So flex it. Imprint it down. Again, inhale and exhale to make sure that the transversus is doing the work. That we're going to have no space between the back and the mat. Point up with the other foot and flex down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So this position here, keeping the head down onto the mat, is nice for when we're in beginner. Supports that head, supports the shoulders and the back. Everything is nice and stable. Inhale, exhale. Up and pause. Flex that foot. Hold, point, and flex. And still exhale, extension is when you flex. Feel that hamstring stretch, pause. Pull that leg towards you, hold and keep the hips down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in, slide it away. Good, you're going to roll forward. You're going to take your index finger, index finger, and middle finger where the spine and the head meet. Okay, and we're just going to gently put the weight of the head into the head. So you're not pushing the head forward. You're bringing the weight of the head back into the hands, drawing the chin down, holding here. Now you can see it's still imprinted down. There's no space between the back and the mat. If there is, reset. Breathe and imprint down. Good. Now let's bring one leg up and exhale to bring the other. Now if this is too much here for you, slightly bent is fine, but we're supporting that head here, so there should be a whole bunch of neck and shoulder tension. Okay? Now, from here, what you look up at the ceiling with the head, go back behind, not touching the ground, looking behind as if you're getting your hair washed. Breathe in and exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward. And again, if this becomes too much, folks, modify by bending at your knees. Exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward. Good. Let's come forward and pause. Still supporting that head, but not pushing the head forward, bringing it back and drawing the chin down. Still engaging the upper part of the rectus. Now, bending at the knees. So we're going to bring the knees in so we're knee and hip are in line. Inside the feet glued together, toes pointed. Knee and ankle in line. So you're not up here, you're not down here. We're going to pause here. Breathe, and as you exhale, I'm lengthening my legs away. And you can see, not dropping the ankles down, not letting that lumbar come off the back, and then bring it back. Supporting the head. If this is too much on that head, you can bring that down and then lengthen the arms overhead. But again, watching how far as you exhale, watch how far that extension is going. You don't want that lower back coming off the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring the hip in line. Exhale in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now inhale, exhale, pause, lift, flex, bring those legs down, and bring them in. Flex away and point, bring it in. Exhale away and bring it in. And up for 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the knees down to your hip width apart. Breathe and release the head down. Okay. Bring those hands back down to your side. Shoulders down. Okay. We're going to bring one knee in. Inhale, exhale. Bring the other knee in. And all we're going to do from here, just lengthen both legs. Again, just to where you can, and you're going to flex those feet. Okay. Hold here. Now, breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to roll forward. And again, if this is too much, you can bring one hand back behind. You're going to lower your legs to where you can for you, okay? So I encourage you to use a towel rolled up to bring that head to support it, okay? Or you can match a sweater, whatever you have, that can help bolster that head and support it. Otherwise, we can use one hand for support. We can try it without. This is the hundreds. And we can modify it by bending at the knees here. Okay, we can see the knee and hip are on an angle to get that a little more core workout. If that's too much, bring it back. And you can start here. So this is how we can modify the hundreds. We're pumping the hands at the hip. Okay, we're breathing for 3 and exhale for 3. So it's like this. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Let's add on. Let's roll forward, looking down at your belly button. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Push those knees away from you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Lengthen those legs if you can. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lower to where you can. And again, this is where we want to modify it. You can put one hand back behind. Okay, we could bring those knees in. We could put that head down. Okay. Pause, breathe, bring those knees in, and exhale, release. Okay, good job. All right, let's come to what we call a sideline position. In the sideline position, we're going to bring that elbow back in line with that shoulder. We're going to bring that head back. We're going to draw the chin down. Okay, so that's why we stabilize. Bending that bottom leg, making sure that's in line with the top, lifting from the outside of that foot that's on top, okay? Deep breath in and exhale, drop the ribs down. Make sure the transverse is working, force engage. Bring this hand down in front of you, shoulder down so we're supporting. Okay, you got a little bit more stability here. Now, we've stabilized, we've engaged. Let's use our breath to do the movements. Inhale, exhale, up. And as you lift up, the big toe is down, you're lifting from the outside of that foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And good. Now, let's just bring it down, not all the way. Flex that foot. Exhale forward, point back. Exhale forward, point back. Exhale forward. Now, making sure we're using that breath. Exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward. For 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release that leg down there. Okay, can we bring this arm out to the side? Okay, bring it back behind you. You can bend up that elbow, support here. Exhale to engage that core. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Raise that leg if you can. Hold 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Inhale and exhale. Raise 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Inhale, exhale, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift this arm up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Slide that leg back and bend at the knees and bring them in. All right. Lengthen. Let's come up. And then rotate that palm back just a little bit, grabbing onto your one leg. Shoulders back, head back, chin down. Inhale and exhale to engage core. So we stabilize, we've engaged. Let's use our breath to do the movement. Nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're bending one elbow, bring this other arm over, we're angling it over. You can look up at the ceiling. You can look down at that leg, but I'm engaging this arm that I'm pulling down onto to feel the oblique stretch. So breathe. And release. Inhale and exhale, hold. Inhale, exhale and hold. And release. Good. Now we're going to pulse it to the side, okay? Inhale and pause here. Now, inhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, reach, pause, breathe, and release. Okay, swing those legs in front of you, and let's come to the other side. So slide down, and again, make sure that elbow is in line with that shoulder, make sure the head comes back, draw the chin down, bend that bottom leg, and look down to make sure that's in line with that top. Bring the top hip forward so you're not rolled back. Stabilize with this, fingertips here, breathe in, and exhale, engage that core. Now when we lift up, we're lifting from the outside of the foot and the outside of the hip. So it's a deep breath in, and as we exhale, lift and release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And keep the upper body open. We're not leaving with that head, bring that head back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, dropping the ribs down, making sure the core is doing the work, not that lumbar. Inhale up, exhale up. So you're feeling it on the outside of that hip, and up, and hold. Hold, hold. Now bring it down just into the middle, hold. Now flex it, exhale, inhale back, exhale, inhale. Push out to the heel, feel it, hamstring stretch, bring it back. Exhale. And exhale. And 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. And bring it forward, release it down. Now let's bring this hand back behind. Try to bring that hip so it's stacked right below the bottom, right above the bottom. Not moving with that head. Inhale, exhale, engage that core. Breathe in and exhale, lift from the outside that foot, hold. 3, 2, 1, release down. Inhale, exhale, hold. 3, 2, 1, release down. Now we're going to lift and hold for 10. Inhale, exhale, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Arm up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down and slide it back and bend at the knees. All right, back into our mermaid on this side now. Let's lengthen. Let's come up. Stacking those legs, rotating that hand back, rotating the shoulders back, head back and chin down. Breathe in and exhale, engage that core. Now we're coming up to sitting. We're going to engage that arm. Breathe and pull down on that arm. You can look up at the ceiling or bring this arm overhead, not in front of the face. So if it needs to come back, that's fine. But pull through. 3, 2, 1, and release. Inhale and exhale over for 3, 2, 1. Release. Should be feeling the side obliques engaging. Breathing in and exhale over. Now pausing here. You're going to pulse 2, 3. So inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Now reach and pause, breathe. And as you exhale, release. Good. All right, let's come down. We're going to come down to fours. We're not leaning with that head, but we're going to head back. We're drawing the chin down. We're going to rotate those hands out, draw the shoulders onto the back, bending at your elbows towards you so you have a nice flat back. Tap those toes for some support. Watching that lumbar from here. Inhale and exhale, pelvic floor up. Belly button back to spine to engage that transversal. So now we're stabilized. We've engaged. We're going to use our breath to do the movement, okay? Nice deep breath in. I'm going to exhale back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Drawing the shoulders down. Point, flex. Point and flex. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding here, folks. Hold. Now touch your ground and raise for 1, 2. Now careful that we don't let that lumbar do the work. We're lifting from the heel and that glute. Inhale up, exhale up. Inhale up, exhale up. And if this is too much, we can come down to forearm. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale up. Up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg in. You can sit back, give a bit of a stretch, draw the chin down, breathe. And exhale, let's come up and onto the other side. Okay, reach back. Hold here again where we're stabilized. Drawing the chin down, hip down, core engaged, okay? Exhale. Exhale. Exhale, lift. Good. Now bring it in and point. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So always in beginner, we're thinking quality over quantity. Inhale. Exhale. We're thinking flow, precision, concentrate, control, breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pause here. Touch down. Inhale and exhale. Raise up for 1, 2, 3. So lifting from the heel and the glute. It's okay if it's not going very high, right? We're thinking quality over quantity. We're not letting the lumbar do the work. Keeping the core engaged in the front. And up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. And Bring it in. Drop those toes down and sink back. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, release your forearms down. And a deep, deep breath in again. All that nice Pilates lateral breath. And as you exhale, bring your arms to your side. Deep, deep breath in again. And as you exhale, extend the arms, let the shoulders roll forward, palms to the ceiling. Deep, deep lateral breath in through the nose. Let the ribs expand to the side. And as you exhale, just relax your body. And again, deep, deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, roll up. Place those hands out in front of you. Tuck those toes. You're going to push back. Feet are hip width apart. It's okay if the heels are off. We're looking at having those legs straight. Drawing the shoulders down, hold. You're just imprinting down with those toes as best you can. Pushing your belly button back to your spine. Now push your weight all the way back. And again, it's okay if those heels are off. All depends on where you're at with your hamstring flexibility. Now, from here, take a deep breath in again. And as you exhale, walking those hands back to the right in front of your feet. And again, if you're not touching ground here, that's okay. If you are, you're just going to relax the body down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so let's come up if we're touching the ground. Let's pause here. Different muscles engage as soon as we lift our hands off the ground. So reset. So toes, heels inside the feet down. Inhale and exhale, pelvic floor to transverses to engage to protect that lower back as you roll up. Legs are nice and straight. And if you're not here, that's okay. Deep, deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hips slightly forward, pushing the weight even into the ground. You're rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Draw the shoulders onto the back. That head is always last. Come into your thumb line pose. Breathe in. And thank you very much.